Hello.
Hello.
Ryan's still muted.
There we go. Hello.
There we go. Wow. That was an interesting start.
There we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hello everybody. Welcome to Fireside tonight. We're just getting started. We are gathering our reference for our sculpt tonight. If you guys don't know, my name is Ryan Mackley. I make video games and 3D models for 3D printing.
My name's Tess. Me over here. Yes. I also make models for 3D printing for toys and starting to have a quick look into animation, which is really fun. And hopefully we can do some crazy things there. And this guy down there is?
My name's Matt, and I also do 3D sculpting for toys and 3D printing, but I like to hover towards the 80s, 90s cartoon nostalgia.
Nice.
So if you guys are unfamiliar, we are working on models for our Firekeepers story, which we are every other Tuesday. We do a live stream where we just chat about the story. It's kind of a round table kind of thing where we're brainstorming and creating ideas for the story, creating characters, creating backstories, creating shenanigans for them to get into, all of that stuff. And then on every other Saturday, we do a little sculpt session and kind of concept out some of the models for that series, which leaves us open to a whole bunch of things that we're going to be able to do with them. Whether that's 3D printing, whether that be animation, whether that be rendering out a small story, we'll see. And you
Very
guys
exciting.
get to participate and be involved in that, either in the chat, or you can come hang out with us after the stream in our Discord, which I will post the link to our Discord now.
Do we have a banner for that? Not really. We got to adjust this banner. Here we go. Come chat with us.
There we are.
There we go. That's where you can chat with us. Down below, Matt. Over there.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Everything's backwards.
All right. Well, with that, we are working today on making cabins for the camp. If you've been following along, our three kids are at a summer camp.
Yeah, for sleepaway.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call them sleepaways.
Sleep away. I don't know. We don't have summer camps that I'm aware of in Australia. I had growing up a couple of camps to do with sport. It's like gymnastics camp, but it was only like the weekend sort of thing.
Yeah, we had the same thing up here. It was translated from French. It's the Acadian Games, and we used to play be provincially at first. So like we'd go play against like other French communities in Nova Scotia, and then
Yeah.
if you got to so most of the time I went for volleyball or soccer. So if you got high enough up, then you'd go to another province in the Maritimes anyway. So you'd either be like in Nova Scotia or you'd be in PEI, New Brunswick, and I think that was it. So I've only made it to the finals a couple of times, so it was pretty cool to like go travel for the whole weekend. You get to miss school on Friday because you got to like take the bus. That's the other thing. We got to do a camp bus.
Camp bus. All right.
Well, because all the
The
kids could
wheels
arrive.
on the bus.
Well, they could all arrive from like whatever, you know what I mean. Like if they're from a certain town, that town could
Yeah.
get one bus, be cheaper than all the parents driving up, right? It could be a
Are
cool
the
bus
school
too.
buses really yellow in America?
And Canada.
Are they?
Yeah, what color are your buses?
We just have normal buses. Like the school
Yeah, but
hires the company, and and it's just normal buses. They're not painted a different color or anything.
we have like a Metro Transit bus, which is like the city bus. That's all like windows and bigger and whatever. But then we have all our school buses. I mean, there's some white ones, but those are military.
Ours are mostly like green and white because that's like the transport authority here in Perth anyway. That's their colours. So yeah, I
Your
think
bus
we
is
might
yellow,
have
right?
orange buses, but that could be a false memory like, for something else.
I don't think there's any specifics other than a yellow school bus.
Well, I mean,
Mm.
like my son gets on a white bus, but it's a short bus, so those
Yeah,
ones are white.
that's a
No,
long
no,
minivan.
actually, his is yellow. No,
Is it?
Yeah, his is yellow too. Most of the time they're white, but his is yellow.
You'd get lost in the snow if it was white.
Not here. We plow through anything. They don't cancel for nothing anymore. Like they can't. No, sorry, they cancel for anything now. Versus
Yeah.
like when I was a kid, it was like, oh, the snow's up to your shoulders. Get your snowshoes. It's like okay, and then now it's like there's a possibility that maybe the snow might blow a little hard, and there might be a little bit of snow. So we're just gonna cancel school today. It's like
The kids could get a sniffle.
yeah, exactly.
Because that's where
Raising,
sniffles come from. Yeah, okay.
yeah, right. Raising a generation of wusses. I'm like, you're not gonna have it. It ain't happening with my kids.
You're going to school whether there's school or not.
That's right. You're gonna learn today.
Go learn in the playground outside of school. Sit there with your books. No one else is here, Dad.
Yeah. Here's your lunch. Here's your campfire. I'll see you in a bit.
Child cruelty aside.
It's not
if they cancelled work, right? What do you do with these kids who can't go to school?
But that's the thing. They don't cancel work here. They're
right.
Like that's my favorite part. Sometimes it was like, oh, we have a snowstorm, so the daycare's canceled. It's like that's awesome, but the parents that don't have canceled work, like we have to take the day off now. It's like, god damn it! It's like, okay, fine. But like,
well, you know, it's more excuses for the staff to take a break.
Oh yeah, but like the secretary at my girls' school, she's from like our generation, right? So like when the girls are like, my tooth hurts, they're like, hang on, I'll call your father, he'll bring down some Tylenol. Yes, I like you. You are getting a liquor card, like a Christmas card with a gift certificate to the wine store. Like my kids have to be either like bleeding or like throwing up for her to be like, hey, you should probably come get this one. It's like, okay, fine. All right. She's throwing up, I'll come get her. But if she's coughing, she stays. If I have to suffer, everybody else has to suffer too.
All right. So should we get to it?
Absolutely.
So we're just doing the regular cabins, and then once we decided, so we are going to do we'll all post a snippet of our cabin, and then everyone can get their 2 cents on what they like the most about each one, and maybe we'll blend one together. So keep your assets separate, no stitching.
You know what? Maybe we could have a community competition though. Or not a competition, but like a community involvement in the Discord, where other designers who take fancy can do their own cabins as well. And we can have a display somewhere of everybody's cabins. I think that'd be cool.
Even pushing for like a draw over for like the 2D artists, so like they could like take a snippet of them and then draw over them.
I'm always looking for a good 2D artist to help me concept.
Yeah. Hint, hint.
Yeah, any 2D artists?
Yeah,
Come
hint, hint,
talk.
Discord.
Come join the Discord.
Yeah. Did we
Yeah.
make noise in our Discord that we were?
Yeah, I posted it in the announcements.
I'll tell Robo to get out of chat and come hang out with us.
I did.
No, I was only kidding. But yeah, tell him to get his butt over here. Bring friends.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, let me work out my screens. That button. No.
Oh, she even changed her cam view.
And then this one. Ha ha ha.
See, I gotta change mine. Mine's like 3 years old, 4 years old.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
why is my camera not there?
No, Matt, I haven't changed the cam view. I just put Joey up there in the corner next to it.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought he was. Is Joey up this week for?
Yeah, Joey is in the corner here. He is up on Fangs currently. Where's my Fangs page? Here we go. Look at this guy.
I hear he's a handsome devil.
I think so. All right, so on mine, Sparky Face 5. That's not me. Okay. Here he is, up for free at the moment. We got some other Halloween themed stuff here as well. Ghosts and carrots, skeleton duckies. We also have more Halloween stuff from last year if you scroll down far enough. Everything's screaming, you know, pumpkins, worms, candy corn.
Did somebody remix your pumpkin?
Yes, Robo remixed my pumpkin and it's so cool. Can I reach it through here? Oh, where'd it go? Oh boy. Some slight technical difficulties. Here it is, remixes. So Robo remixed the pumpkin so that it can hold a D20. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
That's pretty neat.
And this is printed on bamboo printer in FDM. This is not resin. This is an FDM print. How it came out really good.
I wonder what layer height he printed. He must have printed it really.
It's not 0.08, I think it was.
I think that's the smallest you can go for.
Yeah, but that's really cool anyway.
Oh no, yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic.
Rawr. All right. All right. Cabins. Wow. I
think the first thing we should decide is
the cube.
How many should they sleep? Like, do we think in like 3 or 4?
2 rows of 3 bunk beds.
That's like
because if we do that, then we.
Is that 12 per cabin?
Okay. Because then that's good because then that gives us the option to like make new friends. The only thing that I'm catching is if we're going with, standards. Technically, like mine, yours and mine, Ryan. Our kids could be in the same bunkhouse, but not Tess. Tess would be in a different one, right?
Yes.
Can't have.
And our kids are also young enough that there would probably be a counselor in the cabin as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. So then we have the other option too. So like we have like a slew of like fun characters. It'd be also fun too to see what like other people think about like maybe some characters that could like help. Like just fun little things in the background, right? Like
actually, I think it would be pretty common for there to be two counselors per cabin Wouldn't there?
Well, daycare rules run. You
It
need
depends how many kids.
There's
There's a
you need
kid to
one.
adult ratio.
Yeah, you need one counselor per. At daycare, you need one teacher per 8 children.
So yeah, there'd be 2 for 12 kids.
Right, but then when you get to school, it's like, oh, yeah, here's 25 of them. Good luck.
Right. Poor teachers.
But see, I remember like when I was in primary, 20 years ago. I remember having two teachers, like two. Two. Well, there's the primary teacher, and then there was like she had a teacher's aide.
Oh yeah, the music's not on.
Oh.
It's good because I was about to start singing, so probably just not have that.
If that gets too loud for anybody, please let me know. Music's getting interesting now.
Okay.
So it looks like Matt's actually building it log by log.
Oh, we're not supposed to? What?
He's using traditional methods.
Building the way the old ones built.
My husband and the kids are playing hide and seek.
If it's one thing we learned from Bluey, it's the best game ever because it's the most time to be at peace and quiet.
Except my youngest likes to play hide and seek by calling out Marco continuously until he gets a response. Polo, Marco. Can I have a clue? I get 3 questions.
It's clever.
Oops.
I think mine looks more like a barn.
Does a bit. Might be the colours you've chosen.
I think it's the roof. I'm just going to delete that one.
Are we gonna do like set magic where like the inside is way bigger than the outside? No, I only
Probably.
ask because I put Xander in the right, but like if you look at it from the top, like my cabin doesn't look really.
No, that's probably about right. Because you think the bunk beds are, small kids' beds, right? Twin size. And if the headrest of the bed is against the wall, there's not like a living room necessarily. They're sleeping cabins, right?
Well, yeah, I figured the beds would be more or less something like this, right? You'd have them. They would be in the room like. Something like that, right?
Sure.
Because I mean, it's not It's a place to sleep. They're gonna eat. They have a cafeteria to eat in, place to shower, place to use the bathroom, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, so that would be.
I mean, even if you shrunk it down like a little bit.
I'm hungry.
I can't help you right now. I'm streaming.
And Debbie's on the toilet.
Then you'll have to wait.
Mom, what is that?
Yeah, that looks about right. Right.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah, so if you turn them sideways, like I have them here. Ooh, the music changed drastically. You'd have more room for another row of beds. That way we could fit the 12.
Yeah, but I'd have to just change my door then. Or make it.
Start from the back.
You gotta make room for like their tickle trunks.
What?
Yeah, you have to have a place to put your stuff.
Okay. Hey, Robo's in the chat.
Hey, Robo.
First question, where are you? Where's who? Here?
Where are you, Matt? Where are you? Soaring logs. Nice. Yeah, no, that's because the kids are playing hide and seek. Yeah, the first question, where are you? That's right. Exactly. What have I done to my roof? That's weird.
Oh, Marco Polo. I get 3 questions.
Yeah. Okay. Side seems fine. Is it just me?
What on earth is happening?
I don't know. All right. So, yeah, there we go. My strategy right now is just to block out all the major shapes.
It is a solid and time-tested strategy. Yeah, I deleted my back wall.
Oh no.
I did. It's right there.
I built my house sideways. I have. Don't trust me to put your house the correct way on your block.
She's upside down to begin with.
Right. Okay. Let's all right. What do we talk about? I think we've been a bit quiet for a little while.
Yeah. I'm starting to work on the paneling. I want a cheaper route than what Matt's doing. Going with a cheapo side wood paneling.
Oh yeah. I'm working on the railing. What do you call it? Like balustrade?
Banister?
Yeah, I guess so. The handrail details, anyway. Or a giant chess piece, maybe. giant chess piece would make a great newel post. Oh, what's a newel post? I don't know this word. Yes, that was cool. Go array mesh. Can I mirror and weld an array mesh? Not quite.
Oh, this is going to be slightly tedious. I don't think I did this a good way.
It's the post at the top of the stairs that the banister connects to. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so my house is not balanced, but we can fix this.
Okay. There you go. I was on the right idea. I was just screwing it up badly.
Oh, really? Oh, why am I using a mouse? Oh my goodness.
Again?
Yes, again.
I love you, Mom.
You can't hide in here, Bradley. You can't hide in here
No.
because I'm busy. Off you go.
That's coming here to help me.
Thank you.
Mom, what are you making?
House.
Why? Can you make our house?
Our house.
Yeah. After.
After. I can try. Sure.
But make sure to not exit people because that's gonna make it even longer.
Okay.
So I love you. Then make sure the windows. And make the windows white because there's no see-through one.
Okay.
And Mum, you don't have to make the door open and close.
Okay, buddy.
Yes, Mum.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with that one.
What's going on?
I don't know. This is just being weird today.
Yeah. Let's see what I got here. Nope. We need a 9. Okay. Oh, Matt. Nice.
I didn't make him thick enough.
Inflate them.
Can't. They're too. The geometry's not. There's not enough. Not enough geometry to inflate them.
Oh, if they're squares, they should stay squares. Or if they're cubes, they should stay cubes. If there's no other geometry. How dense are they?
Not like all of those together. Like every piece there is like only 2,000 vertices. Did that wrong though.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I started over.
Oh, he started again.
Oh, just
I was like, I just looked up. I was like, where is your house? My youngest wants me to make our house next, but he said not to make the people because that would take forever. Just the house, Mummy. Okay.
It's funny. Last year, no, 2, maybe 3 years ago, my mother-in-law, her dad, I'm gonna say finally passed away. That's terrible to say, but when her dad passed away, her mother had already passed away too. So their family home that they grew up in, and like my mother-in-law is like 70, so they still had their family home from when they ended up selling it. And before they sold it, I got her brother to run over to the house and take pictures of the house all around for me. And then
Okay.
at Christmas time, her Christmas present was I think Ryan remembers this because I had it as one of my first resin prints. I resin printed it for her as an ornament. And
Nice.
so she got it, and I got it on video. So she got it, and she opened it, and she was like, "Oh, it's an ornament house. Like it's a little." I was like, "Yeah, sorry, I didn't get the chance to paint it, right?" And she still didn't catch her, right? And I was like, "Oh, I still, finding the right green for those shutters is going to be kind of difficult." And then she looked at me, and she was like, "That's it's funny you say that. Like my old my parents' house had green shutters." And then my wife's like, "Look at the house again, Mom." And then so she turned it around finally to the point where like the front door for the driveway was, you know what I mean? Like she could face it like she was coming up the driveway. And she was like, "Oh my God, this is my mom and dad's house." I was like, "Yes." And then she started like tearing up, and I was like, "It's not the
Oh,
reaction I wanted, but I'll take it." She's like, no. She was just like, you. She's like, no, Matt. Like, thank you. I was like, no problem. Your brother says if you cry that I have to make him one too. So this year I got it. This year I'm just hoping I can get it reprinted in time and painted. Yeah, these shingles aren't going to work. Oh, my God. Let's check the old reference.
Ye old reference. This is going to be one heck of a file to clean up.
I'll be right back. I have a code Everly.
Oh, okay.
No matter what Mummy tries to do, it's just not good enough.
Oh no. Needs
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, nobody can tuck her in like Daddy can. So.
What on earth? Oh, it's my space mouse.
Is it
It's
messing with
it's
you?
on a permanent drift. Hang on, I've got to unplug it and plug it back in.
Welcome back.
Jeez, you guys
Oh.
are like
So quiet.
2 floors. That's brave, Tess.
Yeah.
Kids on the 2nd floor or something. I'm like,
Well, maybe there's no kids up there. Who
Just
knows?
storage.
Storage. Yep.
storage would be cool because then that opens up for more stories.
Right. What do they find in the attic of the cabin? I can talk.
What
Oh,
do they find in
boy.
the attics? I don't know what they find in attics.
I was trying to say cabin and attic at the same time, and bleh.
I was shown a picture today. You guys know what a turducken is,
Yes.
right? So apparently somebody made a what do they call it? A lobkin.
A lobkin.
Yeah, it's basically a chicken stuffed with lobster. Like a lobster's like coming out of a chicken, and I'm like, huh, that's gross.
I think the naming convention would be backwards because a turducken is a turkey stuffed with a duck stuffed with a chicken. So
Right.
if the lobster is inside the chicken, we somehow have to have chicken first and then lobster second in the name.
Right?
But chickster doesn't really sound like a food.
Then I seen something else that made me laugh. Is this father played a prank on his daughters, where he put in a turkey, he stuffed it with a chicken, right? So when the girls went to remove the stuffing from the turkey, they pulled this baby turkey out, and they started freaking out. Like the girl's like, "I'm not eating that. Like this is gross. Like that turkey was pregnant," and the father's just kind of sitting there doing like, "Uh-huh." He's like, they lay eggs, right? They don't give birth to a whole chicken. Like they lay
Yeah.
eggs. And I was like, that's hilarious. Just like.
And there we are.
Nice.
I had this all planned out. I was like, I'm gonna be done before you guys. Nope.
What happens?
I get in my what the hell?
Get in your own way?
Pretty much. It's all right though. I'll make it work. It's like they say on Red Green. They don't find you handsome. Women don't find you handsome. At least they'll find you handy.
I just shown that to Christina.
What
Like
red
last month.
green?
Mhm.
Well, his show was the one that was like, is it supposed to move? Yes. Use WD-40. If it's not supposed to move, duct tape.
Yeah. I don't remember what we were watching, but I saw him in something else. And I pointed him out. She didn't know who he was.
Oh, really?
There.
Oh.
So how are you guys feeling about what you've got so far?
It's not bad. Just put the, what are they called? Shingles? I don't know. The plating around the outside, the wooden. I know house anatomy, right?
They call that architecture.
Oh boy. Where'd the other windows go? Oh, there they are. Okay. All right. Are we showing off?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh yeah.
You ready, Matt?
No.
Go, Matt, go. Ready before all of us, right?
I'm gonna get you guys one day. I'm gonna be like, bam. It's putting in the plumbing. That's why it took me forever. I was trying to get the. Do you guys have insulation and electrical? Yeah, let me show you mine.
No, mine just has a stove.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a
These
great
kids
idea.
get-
Let's put fire over here. Yeah. Don't touch the stove, kids.
All right, Matt, you have the big screen.
Woo. I didn't do too bad. I mean,
It's a log cabin.
it's a log cabin. That's right. I definitely
It's
gotta
a
do some rework.
traditional log cabin.
Well, that's because I'm going with
No,
like
that's excellent.
yeah,
That's
so it's like, we're
great.
going with like how old it is, right? But I mean, we should have old looking cabins and newer looking ones too, right? Because they're like, if it's a camp that's not making a boatload of money all the time, right? Then they're gonna have to slowly reintegrate and move things out, right? Or this could just be like the main one, like the office
Sure,
or something, right?
sure. Yeah,
The the center of attention because it's
the main common
best one.
common building.
Yeah.
That has a name. Is it common building? What-
Oh, well, there's the common room in certain places, but there's it does have a. They're supposed to have a name, yeah. Yes, that's fine. And if it looks tattered and stuff, that would, work out. Old and rickety, rickety,
Yeah,
giggity.
it's normally like the
It's the central office or
welcome center.
yeah.
I mean, that's a,
yeah.
I think a welcome center is a little too much for this camp.
Community cabin, Robo
No,
suggests.
Yeah, like where they all go to, like, the counselors can meet there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a few common areas, right? Like the mess hall.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's the word we're looking at. I think that's the word Ryan was looking for, was mess hall.
Well, the mess hall would be where they cook and eat, right?
Yeah,
Where they get
generally.
Cafeteria. So that'd be a separate cabin entirely. Well, we weren't quite thinking when we started this. Could have been working on those separate parts, right?
Well, that's just it, right? We wanted to, like, flush out and people can.
That's how we find the answers.
That's
Just
right.
by trying.
What did Edison say? I didn't fail 100 times. I found 99 ways not to make a light bulb.
Right.
Go ahead, Tessa.
Alrighty. I have this cabin.
That's ridiculous. That looks awesome.
It's on little stilts, so I imagine you could like have firewood underneath here, so it stays dry, right?
Mm-hmm.
This would be a fun
Yeah.
place for jackalopes to hide.
Oh yes. So there's no inside yet, just the outside. We'll work out the inside later.
Yeah, see, that's I think that's where I went wrong. I think Ryan did it on purpose. There's bunk beds inside, and I started doing the plumbing.
Well,
But
it's hard
Right.
it's hard to figure out the anatomy when you don't have the bones.
it's true. Well, test it all right. She's like, oh yeah, windows, doors. Yep. Front here,
Windows, doors, yeah. Every just cube here, cube there, cube. I think it's. Oh yeah, there's a cylinder. All cubes and 2 cylinders. There
some
we go.
nano mesh.
Actually, no, but I do have an array mesh for the
Array, yeah, sorry.
fencing,
Array mesh.
and
as well.
also for the steps. Everything else is just laid out. Like I did this wall, but I just did the drag a copy out trick.
Did you taper that first one? To get the paneling looking like that, or did you just pull it out a bit and then?
Ryan, you're up.
Oh, there we go.
I like yours has a spot for like the house name or something, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking that'd be another fun thing to ask the Discord too, is if they can come up with some cool like cabin names or themes.
So mine's just sitting on a concrete slab, almost like a trailer.
Oh yeah.
And then these cabins tend to have this gap right under the roof for ventilation. I think I could use another window or two. There's only one window.
Yeah, but if they're side by side, like if they're side by side, then the windows would be,
Should be enough room for 6 bunk beds.
Maybe we'll just turn my cabin into like the old it's become a storage cabin. They put all the old stuff in it. The last remnants of the old camp.
So we can add these to our very old fire pit scene.
Oh yeah. I love that we all came up with slightly different, not even slightly, like quite different designs for our cabins.
Mm. But I think that's what I love about our
Yeah.
our thing is that we could do the same thing. Like, next stream we could be like, okay, we're gonna do a pumpkin, and I guarantee you none of our pumpkins are gonna look like the same shape, right?
Mm-hmm. We'll choose different types of pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so one of us might use a gourd or something. You know what I mean? Like or a turnip. Or what with it? Original
turnip.
jackal.
I got confused, guys. Yeah.
Well, original jack-o'-lanterns weren't pumpkins. It was something else. It's like a
Oh,
pumpkin,
really?
but it's like a
Some other sort of gourd-like thing, I guess. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, I've been out of coffee since just before stream started, so should we go back to the Discord?
I believe it is about that time.
turnip.
Turnip. Okay. I've got How's Moving Castle in my head now. Alrighty, guys. On the screen, I can talk right now, is the address to the Discord server. Come join us. Tell us all about things you know about cabins, or things we can add to them, or anything else really. It's a supportive community for artists and makers and creators and fun people. We do more than just the Fireside themed stuff that we do here on stream. So come and say hello and investigate.
Yeah, because
Right, I'll see you there.
We need some
Investigate.
Discord.
Yeah, we've changed some things around in the Discord server. So come have a look. Say hi.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. And we will see you guys all next time.
Bye.
Bye.